Hi everyone. Today we are going to implement an enemy to our game, and we are going to separate a movement of our player from a movement of our enemies. Before we will start, I also just uh, like to let you know that I made some changes again. I changed a little bit the configuration of our Cine Machine camera, so now if I will hit play button, it works like this. I'm rather satisfied with it right now. I think it's much more better than before. Okay. And another thing which I did, that I separate this nav mesh surface from our terrain to separate object, because I think in the future I need it more flexible, so I just separated. So let's dive into our video. And first of all, what we will do is implement um, this uh, knight character to our. So let's open it in a Unity. Let's import it to our project. Perfect. Let's move it to imported assets. And let's look closer. I know that we will have some problem with the material here, as you can see. And to correct it, we should convert these built-in materials to our URP materials. So let's do this. You should uh, choose all your materials, then go to rendering materials and convert selected built-in materials to URP. Proceed. Unfortunately, it not always work for all of these materials, so sometimes you need to do this manually, and to do it correctly you should just know which map you should add, like this albedo. So let's look for the first material. We need to change base armor base color 0. So let's change this manually to universal rendering pipeline lit, and here we will put our armor 0, and let's do the same things for another material. This will be the second one, third one. Not this, this. And fourth. Perfect. And also for the hair. Again, let's check. T hair alpha, okay. So universal rendering pipeline lit, and let's hair here. Okay. So now our prefab should work correctly. Here in project tab we still have it like a pink material, but on the right side we could see that it works correctly after restarting of Unity. We could see this correctly also in this project window, but it doesn't matter for us now. And So let's import our enemy to our game. We will make it like a prefab variant again from our character. As I said before, it's very useful because we would like to actually implement the same uh, things for our enemy as for our character. So choose our character prefab, go to create prefab variant, and let's name it enemy. Enemy. Okay. And let's open this prefab by double click, and let's put our knight to this prefab. I will use the skin 02, this green one. I like it. Okay, and here let's just make correctly this capsule collider for our prefab. Oops. I think it's okay for now. And just let's implement our enemy to our hierarchy. Let's just put him here. Just rotate a little bit. So, and let's check what will happen, and if we will not separate our movement script from our uh, controller script. Let's hit play button. Now, if I will, yeah, and I, as I could see, I just forgot one more thing here. I should go back to our imported asset uh, and should go back to this uh, skin skin 0, which we used for our prefab, and here in a rig I should choose humanoid and apply this, and thanks to this process we generated an avatar for our enemy, this skin 0 avatar. And let's go back to our character, to our enemy, and here instead of this pirate avatar we are going to choose this skin 0 avatar for our enemy. Let's hit play button again. Now that should work. Okay, yeah, perfect. So as you could see, this movement script is a component for our player and for our enemy as well. So if I will press a mouse button somewhere, our enemy follow us as well because uh, he has a movement script added as well. And that is why we need to separate our movement script from our controller script. Uh, let's go for it. So what we should do, in a script folder, first of all, I would like to make a new folder, which I will call movement. and I will put our movement script to this. And then I would like to create one more script, which I will call player controller. And let's look what we will do here. First of all, let's make it correctly. Let's put it in a namespace. Namespace game movement. And let's put here our code. Okay. And here in our movement script, we should change, we should extract this part of the method, of the move to mouse position method, to another method. So let's extract this, and we are going to call it, for example, go to. Okay. And this go to method should be public because we are going to call it from another script. We are going to call it from our player controller, so let's just put it from movement to player controller. And also we should extract this move to mouse position method from our update to player controller as well. First of all, we should create here update, and yeah, this gray part of the code, it's what GitHub Copilot offered to me. It's not always correct, but it's rather useful sometimes. So I will just, sometimes I use it, sometimes not, but doesn't matter for us right now. So just like, let's put our extracted method from movement to our player controller update. Okay, that work, that looks fine. Just one thing here is wrong, and this is this go to, because this go to is, it's a public method, but it's part of movement script. So in our player controller, we should have, we should provide an access to our movement script and to this method. So just get component movement, and voila, that should works. But just let's clear it a little bit. Okay. The last thing which we should do, just add this player controller script to our player prefab. So player, oh yes, you should add it if you didn't before, this player controller script. And let's check how it will work in the game. So just press play button, and if everything will work correctly, if I will go somewhere like pressed of a mouse button, just our player will go and our enemy will stay. As we could see, that works. Perfect. And also we could see that our enemy still use the same animation like our player, but it stays still. Perfect. So I think for this video that's all, and have a nice day.